What's good? So today we're gonna be talking about this guy Andrews blah blah. What basically the videos he makes is just political like Darman. Like, see, if America were to declare war on China, who would win? Why do people even fight wars? Is this really fake deep coming of age political understanding? Like how you just basic it's just look at me, I'm so smart for an 11-year-old. Now this account says it's managed by his mom. He's homeschooled by his mom, so I'm gonna assume his mom is a radical like political person who uses the child as like a puppet, or I guess, or like a little spokesperson for her ideals, which sucks. Obviously I'm not claiming to say this is facts. I'm just assuming because, well, we don't have much information to go on. I'm just gonna assume that's what it is. You know what I mean? So yeah. Now, this video isn't meant to like harass, harm, or spread hate to anything. This is just me giving my opinion on the really stupid and exaggerated takes. It's kind of like a Darman skit, but like instead of the skit, it's just a message, and it's kind of corny. So we're gonna take a look at this one. Racism is stupid, of course. Really, racism is stupid. White people, Asian colored people. Why is there no yellow people? You just put white and black people. Great. Love not hate, inclusivity, justice for all. Let's take a look.
Racism is stupid. If you think about
Really? I don't know.
it, what if a white person got really, really sunburned so bad that he doesn't look white anymore? No, they're still white, they're still Caucasian, it's just that they're sunburned. But you can't really tell the difference between really, really badly sunburned Caucasian and somebody else. So why not just join them together? Just go take that really sunburned Caucasian and say that, oh, they're the N word. So great, we can discriminate against that fellow Caucasian. That's kind of stupid to me. But seriously, there's no way to visually be able to tell if that person is just somebody of a different color or if he's just a white person just really, really burnt. Now, I'm not saying it's just not just white people that are racist. Asian people can be racist, very racist, especially if you're from China. Other people
That's kind of racist, but I mean, you're doing an anti-racist video, so we'll let that slide.
can be extremely racist.
Fucking Chinese. Why you? Okay, why your phone's about to blow up in your face, man. She's about to fucking hack your shit, then turn to a Decepticon.
But this is basically a generalization. Just saying that, oh, this person is slightly tanner than me, that must mean that they're racially inferior than me. I should go kill them all now, is really, really stupid. It goes against all logic, it goes against all morals. It's just dumb. Racism itself is dumb.
Look at the face he makes at the end. Oh, you thought you did something, huh? So I mean, his point is right. Racism is stupid, but for him to say it goes against all logic, it just shows that the political side he's supporting goes off feelings, not facts and logic. Because racism itself, it's pretty self-explanatory. Black people were slaves, white people bought them, and I mean because of slave trading, right? And it slowly just progressed because when did they abolish slavery? It was 19 some Abraham Lincoln times. When did slavery abolish? Whatever it's 1865. So I mean, quite a long time ago, but not super long. I mean, it's definitely not in the 19s, but yeah, no shit, idiot. It's 1865. It's right on the fucking screen. But see, like this. And when were black people? I'm gonna use black people as an example because it's just easier like that. I mean, this is just the most documented history, and it's something I'm quite familiar with. Obviously, Asian people, white people, whatever person you are, it's as long as you're the minority, you experience racism. So I mean, it's just easier like this. Okay, so I mean, obviously, racism still exists today because, well, MLK only gave his speech in 1963, and even though slavery was abolished, like, let's be honest with ourselves, nobody took them, like, nobody, as in the majority of the population, didn't really take them seriously. I mean, Muhammad Ali was like a victim of racism. I mean, all black people were, you feel what I'm saying? So, up until MLK gave his speech, and even after that, black people weren't really given full rights. You know what I mean? Obviously, on paper it says You are equal to us. But those fools really weren't like. They weren't with that. They're obviously in their heads like, you fucking piece of shit. If we were 200 years back, you would be working in the fields for me. So yeah, it is logical because the people have been conditioned to think that way. You can't just rip it away from them. Obviously, now it's easy to say, "Oh, racism is bad." Yeah, because we are educated now. They were educated to believe that racism was good. If you're not white, then you're not like equal. It's just like me saying the concept of time of like, oh, now it's 4:06 p.m. Yeah, you know what? That's wrong. It was a prank, haha, for views. It goes in other way. Instead of 1 minute being 60 seconds, 1 minute is now 72 seconds. Obviously, it's gonna once that's taken away, it's gonna be hard to draw away from that because it's what we've been conditioned, it's what we've been learned, it's what you've been taught from the start. So yes, there is a logic behind it. It's a logic behind everything. Alright, next one. Gen Alpha is terrible.
That millennials and Generation Z were the culmination of bad traits that were gathered from previous generations, and that everything would be fine and dandy afterwards. But apparently, no, because Generation Alpha has arrived.
What is Gen Alpha? Gen under 13. You are part of Gen Alpha, retard. What the hell?
Now, unfortunately, for most people who are part of Generation Alpha, their IQ is similar to that of the human toenail.
Okay. Under 13 years old. A unique and self-learning age of 11. So you have the IQ of a toenail. Haha, you idiot. You proved just wow, you're not really that smart. Okay, okay. You should have done your research before fucking saying Gen Alpha is IQ of toenail because look at you. Look at you. Oh, you're a part of this. Oh, you fool. I'm so sorry.
So it's not very surprising that what they are and what they experience in the world are absolutely insane. First of all, their vocabulary, which is basically just scat singing. And if you know what scat singing is, it has absolutely no real meaning
Why is he speaking like this? Are you okay? Do you have like a cold or something?
whatsoever. And unfortunately, these words are probably going to be added to the Oxford English Dictionary in 2030. Another problem is what our children today are watching. For example, Skibbity Toilet. What the hell is Skibbity Toilet? Apparently, it's a toilet with a head. That is disgusting, and people are pumping this out to children. What a wonderful thing to do, right? And there's other things like for the older generation alphas, then you get the whole country humans things, which is giving children the opportunity to become neo-Nazis because they think that Nazi is adorable, which it is absolutely not. Generation Alpha is being wrecked right now, and if there is one generation that is going to end the world, then it's probably Generation Alpha.
Yeah, because you're full of fucking retards like you who only know how to like regurgitate what your mom says to you. Like, I mean, we all know this statement is stupid, and I'm happy not many people agree with him because, I mean, the whole scat singing thing, like, you can tell he definitely like read up on a dictionary to use bigger words. Like, here's the thing: just because some of these kids don't be using the big words like fucking scat singing, I didn't even know what scat singing was until we told it. Like, just because their words sound like assery, right? Just complete horseradish doesn't mean they're not intelligent. Like I know my friends who, some of my friends like they don't. I mean, there's English vocabulary is not the widest, but they are just levels above this kid. You go to the average kid in China, right? They don't even know what half the English language means. You tell them what else are drowsy, they look at you like, what the fuck is that? Oh, we don't have drowsy, we have sleepy, and it's just like drowsy, but they flip the color scheme. That kid is probably infinitely smarter than half the population because they're not children, they're androids. I mean, I get what he's trying to say. He's trying to say like, oh, if we don't buck up, we're gonna die. But you're all this. You're all talking. I don't know why I'm doing motions with my hands. You can't even see me. But he's just talking. You're just talking shit. You and I have the same impact, which is basically zero. You're talking so much shit, yet you're not doing anything to solve the problem. You're just like shitting on people. Like, look at this. Look at this comment. I think the meaningful way to live life is to lift people around you while you're on your own individual conquest. You're just leaving bad taste in people's mouth. See, finally, first of all, you sound like a little annoying private school kid whose parents raised him to think that you're better than everyone else. You are Gen Alpha. You cannot be talking shit about your generation. Like, look, they're just shitting on him. And yeah, this one, the neo Nazis point. Like, just because we make Nazi jokes doesn't mean we're gonna become neo Nazis. It's really stupid to think, oh, you know what? In fact, let me just use your own logic against you. You know? You know what? Let me pull up a video. I don't even have to pull up a video. Let me just take this. If you're okay, first of all, he doesn't even provide examples. It's so lame, bro. Like, okay, I'm really beefing with an 11-year-old. Yeah, fuck it, bro. Anything for views. Like, if you're gonna say, oh, they think Nazis are adorable, okay, if your point is why do people even fight wars, does that mean you support the genocide on both sides? You know, just the loss of lives in the Russia-Ukraine war, the Israel-Palestine war. So does that mean you support the loss of lives? You support Hamas invading? You support Israel killing babies? Because if you don't like war and you believe, oh, everyone should like, you know, be peaceful and all that, and you okay, let's say one side went peaceful and the other side wiped the other side out. What? So is that your logic now? You support terrorists? It's literally the same shit. You know what I mean? It's annoying. It's corny because no, that's not what he means by it. But if you're just gonna fucking slap a label on some things you see, oh, they make Nazi jokes, so they must be neo Nazis. Like, shut the fuck up, man. Okay, the last video, I'm not even gonna bother to play it. It's just about school shootings, and basically he just says, just just enforce rules instead of becoming money equals gun. They can't do that because of America's constitution. It's their right to buy a gun, and you can't just outright ban guns because those dudes help. Literally, they fund so much money to whatever president is fucking running. So you can't just outright ban guns. Obviously, he's saying like just be more strict with the rules. Suggest something then. Don't just fucking say we must be strict with the rules, guys, and then just don't like all talk, bro. All this dude is just all talk, man. You can say the same about me, but the thing is, I don't live with guns, so I wouldn't understand. You feel what I'm saying? Obviously, I can just say, "Oh, America is so simple, just ban guns." It's deeper than that. You know what I mean? As corny as it is to say, it's so deep, but it's in reality, it really is. It's a complicated subject that it will be easy for a commenter to say, "Just stop tomorrow." You can't because with like I said, it's their right to own a firearm. You can't just take that right away. It's been conditioned. It's like it's my right to walk down the street in shoes, and suddenly someone says, "Everyone from tomorrow, you can only walk in socks and sandals." People are gonna rebel. They think that's stupid. If we've been walking down with shoes our entire life, why is swapping out for grandpa fashion? No, I love socks and sandals. But you get child, I mean, he's definitely mentally ill if he's just. I don't even know if it's real. This dude's probably a fucking hand puppet. I'll straight out FNAF. In Ultimate Custom Night, they put the hands in the puppets, and the puppets like can bite your toes off. You feel what I'm saying? This dude is like that Springtrap plushie in FNAF 4. Like it's not even real. This dude is AI generated, just speaking. You remove the filter, it's his mom talking. The mom don't even have a child. I mean, it's hella corny that she uses the child to just spit out political horseradish. Like, okay, we get it. You you're weak. You just spit things out based off emotion. You don't have facts to back it up. I mean, all you're doing is you're just spitting out Wikipedia facts, but instead of Wikipedia facts, there's no facts. You're just saying why it's wrong and giving some basic third grade reasoning. I mean, like, racism is bad because you shouldn't discriminate someone with their skin color, It's no logic. It's very illogical. Racism has no logic. Anyways, I'm gonna get out of here. Watching all this, like, reels has basically brought me to insanity. I want to cover something else now. I want to be done with this. So in conclusion, listen. You want to support your politics, go support your politics. Don't drag your child into this, because there's a reason he goes private school. If he ever steps out, he's gonna get bullied. Like I don't wish no bullying on him, but he's gonna get bullied. That's facts. You know what I mean? It's just how it is. If you're annoying, you're like a little shit just spouting out politics. That's lame. I mean, you're shitting so much on the Nazis. I don't know, man. You kind of remind me of one, as in like, oh, my political view is so intellectual. It's just levels above all these weak little cockroaches who still watch Skibbity Toilet. I don't know, man. Their weak vermin, little like weak vermin message was used by an Austrian painter back in the 19th. So you might want to watch yourself. So, thanks for watching. Yeah.
Căn nhà chân mây lá làm sao có giá được trăm cây vàng nè, có mấy lời bay lá còn anh thích bay nấy cho chàng.